Hello everyone and welcome back to Unique Stitch Designs with me, Sylvia. In today's video, I have another lovely pair of crochet slippers for you. But in today's video, I am going to show you how to crochet these really easy slippers, but we are going to use t-shirt yarn. So for today's slippers, we will be using this hooked spaghetti t-shirt yarn. It's a little bit different to crochet with the t-shirt yarn than with the normal yarn, but I think it's quite fast and something new. They recommend the hook size, I think they mean 12 or 16, not sure. But anyways, you are welcome to use the recommended hook size for the t-shirt yarn, but I decided to go with the 6.5 millimeter hook because I prefer when the holes on my slippers are really tight. Okay, so I'll be using 6.5 millimeter hook. You will also need a yarn needle, a pair of scissors, and it's also handy to have this stitch counter. I switched the colors because with this dark color it's more tricky to see the stitches, so I decided to go with this pink one so you can see much better. Okay, so as always we are going to start with the slip knot. So hold your yarn and wrap the yarn around your two fingers and create a cross. With the t-shirt yarn, try not to stretch your yarn too much. Okay, so you have done your cross. Go under this first one, on top of the second one, pull it down and twist your hook and release. And we are going to chain 5. For the sizes 4 and 5, chain 5 plus 1. For the sizes 6, 7, 8, chain 6 plus 1. Okay, so yarn over and pull through the loop. And we need 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 1. I am size 4, so this is for size 4. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 1, and this 1 will become our returning chain. So if you want to create these slippers for any size, you will simply have to chain as many as you need, so this chain will become as wide as your heel as seen on this picture, and then you will add 1 chain, and this chain will become your returning chain. So for my size 4, I chained 5 and then I added 1 chain for returning. Now we are going to single crochet into the second chain from the hook. Insert your hook, yarn over, bring it up, and don't forget, do not overstretch your t-shirt yarn. Yarn over and pull through, and again into the next one, single crochet, into the next one, into the next one, and the last one here. Once you come to the end, you are going to chain 2. 1 and 2, and turn your work. And this chain of 2 will become my increase in the round 2. Okay, so now we are going to do single crochet again, but only into this back loop, like so. So single crochet into the back loop like this, and then simply do single crochet all the way down. So into the last one here, and you should have 1 2 3 4 5 6 stitches. And now we are going to chain 2 again, 1 and 2, and you can see our heel is getting a little bit wider. So we chain 2 and turn your work. So for round 3, we chain 2 at the back, turn our work, and again we are going to do a single crochet into this second stitch here, but only into the back loop again. And now normal single crochet under this full stitch. Into the next one, and into the last one here. And this is the last row when we increased for our heel. Okay, so now we are only going to chain 1, turn our work, and do single crochet all the way down like so. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, and into this very last one again. So we should have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 stitches, and from now on we'll be doing this, only chaining 1 and turning our work, and we will continue until we reach the front of our ankle, like on this picture. So again into this next stitch, no more increasing, only single crochet, and turn your work. So for my size 4, I only done 7 rounds if I count this first one as well. So it's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 rounds. So once you are done with the rounds you need for your size, because the longer you got, the bigger size it will get, and we are ready to go around our heel to make it look nicer. Okay, so I finished, and now I am going to place single crochet in all these gaps around just to make it look nicer all the way around. So I'm going to place single crochet here, and then into the next one, into the next one here, into the next one here, next one here, and then you can see there is a space as well, just to go around so it looks much nicer. Once you get to this corner here, you have two options. If you want your heel to be nice and flat, as you can see, as we're gonna go around. If you don't want it, you can just simply stay with a flat heel. But if you want your heel to be nice and rounded like me, you will go into this next stitch here, into this one, and you are going to do 2 single crochet together. So this is 1, and into the next one, and you will get 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through, and this way your heel will get rounded and lifted. Okay, so into the next one will be normal single crochet. So I'm going to do 2 single crochet together. So insert your hook, bring the loop up, and again into the next one here, get 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through, and then carry on placing single crochet all the way around like so, to the next one, into the next here, into the next one, and the last one I'm going to place here, and this way you will get your heel around it and lift it a little bit. And I'm going to show you on this picture how does it look. Now we are going to create a chain, and the chain will be as long again as you need, so you can go around the front of your ankle until you get to this point. Have a look at this picture and do not stretch your yarn. So simply chain as many as you need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And this chain should go all the way around, and if it's not enough, you need to add more chains. Go all the way around until you get on the other side of your slipper, like so, to this point here, and do not stretch too much. This chain must feel comfortable. So for my size 4, I chained 11 because I like when my slippers are tighter than loose. Okay, so once you are happy with your chain, you will simply slip stitch into this very first stitch like so, and make sure your chain is not twisted. So once you slip stitched, you are going to turn your slipper, and we will be working all the way down like so. So you can chain one, will be much easier, and we'll be placing single crochet in all these stitches down here. My first one, and then carry on in all these stitches until you get to this point here. Simply just placing single crochet in every stitch. And when you get to this point here, this will be your last stitch here. As you can see, you can place single crochet there, and we'll be working into this chain. So once you get to this point, this will be your last single crochet here. To this point, you can add your stitch marker as well if you have one. And from now on, we'll be working into this chain here. Okay, so insert your hook into this very first stitch, but from now on our pattern will be a little bit different, okay, for the front of our slipper. Okay, so insert your hook into this very first stitch, yarn over, bring it up, and again into the next one and bring it up, yarn over and pull through. And now we are going to start, but not into the next stage, but into this base. Okay, so we're gonna go into the same base, bring it up, and into the next stitch, bring it up, and again you get 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 3. And again, we're not gonna go into the next one, but we are going to insert our hook into the base where was that stitch. Okay, so again, insert your hook, bring it up, and now into the next one, bring it up, yarn over and pull through all 3. And you can see this pattern is a little bit different than our single crochet. Okay, so again, we're not gonna go into the next stitch, but we're gonna go into the base of this stitch. So insert your hook, yarn over, bring it up, and now we are going to insert our hook in the next stitch, and you get 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through, and again into this base, insert your hook, yarn over, and now we can go into the next one. Okay, and we get 3 loops on our hook and pull through, and again until we get to this point here. Okay, so again into the base, insert your hook, yarn over, bring it up, and now we can go into the next one, 3 loops, yarn over and pull through all 3, and again into this base, insert your hook, bring it up, and into the next stitch, 3 loops, yarn over and pull through. Again into the base, and now into the next stitch, and again into the base of that stitch, and now into the next one, yarn over and pull through all 3. And you can see this pattern is a little bit different. Okay, and then last time into the base, bring it up, and into the next one, and bring it up. Yarn over and pull through all 3. When you get to this point here, we are going to do only single crochet until we get to this point where we start it again. Okay, so from now on only single crochet. Okay, so into the next stitch, single crochet, into the next stitch, single crochet. Try not to stretch your t-shirt yarn too much. Okay, so my last single crochet here. And so this was my first round, and we are going to do exactly the same for one more round. Okay, so again, insert your hook, bring it up, insert your hook again and bring it up, and pull through all 3. And if you don't know where to start, simply just place a stitch marker here. Okay, and again into the base, yarn over, bring it up, into the next one, bring it up, and 3, and we're gonna go into the base, bring it up, and pull through all 3. And you can see this really lovely pattern. And again into the base, into the next, yarn over, and again into the base, into the next, and into the base, and now into the next, until you get to this point here. So again into the base, into the next, pull through, into the base, into the next, and pull through, and last time into the base, into the next, pull through. Okay, so we done it for 2 rounds. From this point again, we are going to place only single crochet all the way around. Single crochet, get to this point here, so this will be my last one. Okay, so we done the first 2 rows, and this is the front of our slipper. This is our heel, and for the next 2 rows we'll be decreasing. So once you get to this point, now we'll be decreasing. Okay, to do decrease, and the decrease will be on this side and on this side only. Okay, and we're gonna do decrease 2 rows. Okay, so this will be our row 3 because we done 1 and 2, and this will be row 3, decrease. Okay, so to do decrease on this side, simply insert your hook, yarn over, I'm gonna do decrease 2 single crochet together and into the next one, yarn over and pull through all 3. So this is our decrease on one side, and from now on simply continue normal single crochet, no more into this space stitch. Again, we are not doing this pattern anymore. From now on we'll be working on this single crochet all the way around like this, all the way around, single crochet in every stage like this, normal pattern, until you come to this side and you will have only 2 last stitches left. Okay, so we can do our decrease. So insert your hook, bring the loop up, and again insert your hook into this last stitch here, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through like so, and you see we are in the line with the heel. Okay, so we are on this side. Okay, so row number 3 was decrease, and we're gonna carry on only with the single crochet, single crochet again around, and we have one more round of decreasing. So we're gonna carry on single crochet until we get to this point here again. So this will be my last one. As you can see, it's nicely in line, and now these 2 stitches I will do again decrease. Okay, so this is our row number 4. So let's do decrease. So insert your hook, bring the loop up, and again insert your hook, bring the loop up, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 3. Okay, so this is our start of row 4, decrease, and again continue working only single crochet until you finish the round, until you get to the point on the other side where we need to do one more and our last decrease. Okay, so get to this side here until you have only 2 stitches left, and it's easy to see because it's in line with this heel part. Okay, so I have last 2 stitches, and I will do my last decrease. Insert your hook, bring the loop up to the next one, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 3. Okay, once you have finished your decrease, you're simply going to place only single crochet and no more decreasing from now on. You'll be working on as many rounds as you need, only single crochet, until you won't see your toes. So when you put your slipper on and you can't see your toes, then I show you what to do next and how to close your slippers. Okay, so no more decreasing, only placing single crochet for as many rounds as you need until you can see the toes. We have done 2 rounds with this pattern, then we done 2 rounds with a decreasing, and then I added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rounds of single crochet only, around and around and around into the spiral until I could not see my toes. But if you want your slippers a little bit bigger for better comfort, then you can even add more rounds. And once you are ready, I'll show you how to close your slippers. So to close our slippers, I like to finish on the side. So this is the side of my slipper. So I like to finish here. And from now on, we'll be only decreasing until you can close your slippers. So be working 2 single crochet together, like we already know. So we'll be doing this until we close our slipper completely. Okay, so insert your hook into the next stitch, 3 loops on your hook, and close it, and try to make it really tight, because when we are decreasing you will get slightly bigger gaps, or you can use a smaller hook as well. Into the next stitch, into the next stitch, and closing, and again into the next stitch, next stitch. So working single crochet 2 together all the way around until you can close your slippers completely, like this. And this gap will get smaller and smaller as you go around, as you can see now. So insert your hook into the next one, into the next one, and pull through all 3 loops, and again into the next one, into the next one. Oops, and it's getting more and more difficult, and you can see the hole is getting smaller. So into the next one, into the next one, and pull through all 3, and still tiny hole. So into the next stage, bring it up, and into the next stage, and bring it up. And it's quite tricky now until you can close it. I think I have one last one here. So until the next here, next one, and my last one will be here. My last one. Here, normal, and pull through all 3. Now you can check it, and if you don't like these bigger gaps, which I don't really mind because these are just the slippers, not the socks, so you simply just cut your yarn and pull it through, and it's all finished. Also, don't forget to hide this yarn, and here you can do it with a smaller hook. And our slippers are done, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to give me thumbs up. Don't forget to share my video, like my video, and of course, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more ideas from me, Sylvia. And one more thing I wanted to say, As you know, crochet slippers are very slippery, so you can use one of the treatments. I have done the video, so you can check my video, or if you have any other treatments, don't forget to share it with others. As you know, there are many treatments, but please add some treatments to your crochet slippers so they won't get too dangerous and very slippery. Thank you very much for watching.